The enslavement in Egypt. A tale of oppression and liberation. Long ago, in the heart of Egypt, a people known as the Hebrews thrived. They were descendants of Joseph, who had risen to power as a trusted advisor to the Egyptian pharaoh. But as the years passed, a new pharaoh came to the throne, one who did not remember Joseph's legacy. This new ruler saw the growing number of Hebrews with suspicion and fear. Afraid that the Hebrews might become a threat, the pharaoh subjected them to harsh slavery and oppression. They were forced to toil under the scorching sun, building the mighty cities of Egypt. The Hebrews' cries and suffering reached the heavens, and God took notice of their plight. Amid this darkness, a child named Moses was born to a Hebrew couple. Miraculously, he was saved from the pharaoh's decree to kill all Hebrew male infants, and was raised in the palace as the pharaoh's own grandson. As Moses grew, he became aware of his heritage and the suffering of his people. One day, as Moses witnessed an Egyptian taskmaster brutally beating a Hebrew slave, his anger fled, and he struck down the taskmaster. Fearing for his life, Moses fled into the wilderness. There, he encountered God in the form of a burning bush, and he was called to lead his people out of Egypt and into freedom. Moses returned to Egypt with his brother Aaron, bearing God's message and performing miracles to convince the Pharaoh to release the Hebrews. Yet, the Pharaoh's heart remained hardened, and he refused to let the people go. This resistance brought a series of devastating plagues upon Egypt, each one more severe than the last. It was the final plague, the death of the firstborn, that finally convinced the Pharaoh to relent. The Hebrews were given their freedom, and they left Egypt in haste, carrying with them the unleavened bread that would later become known as matzah. As they fled, the Pharaoh's army pursued them to the edge of the Red Sea. But in a miraculous moment, God parted the waters, allowing the Hebrews to cross safely. The pursuing army was drowned as the sea closed in upon them. The story of the enslavement in Egypt and the Exodus is a powerful narrative of oppression, liberation, faith, and divine intervention. It serves as a symbol of hope, demonstrating that even in the darkest of times, freedom and redemption are possible through faith, courage, and the providence of a compassionate and just God.